Belle and Rx. Nah, I don't know. So I guess we can't tell people how we're gonna live our relationship because we didn't do it yet, but we can tell people what, talk about like things that used to, we talk about like issues we used to have.
We have overcome.
Yeah, things we've overcome. Trust issues is a big one. That's like a long one,
Huge, huge, like, issue.
I guess maybe we should like, yeah, fuck it. I feel like the biggest thing for us when we had like trust issues and like wanting to control somebody and like why. I think a big part of me, issues that I had, like the trust issues, was something in me was worried that if too many people loved Belle, then she would find somebody that could treat her better than I could or love her better. And I don't know what it was back then about me that I was so insecure about. I felt like I had nothing to offer. I didn't feel like I had a lot to give, or maybe I didn't deserve to be loved. I always compared myself to other people, worried that she would leave me for somebody that I felt smaller than, whether that was physically, like my body, or that I was had less money than, or, and it's like a big thing. Comparing myself to just anybody, instead of like working on myself to make myself even better for Belle, it was more like keep her away from anyone that's better than me. And I think that's like a big thing that I overcame. And then plus two, when both of us are fucking insecure and like she's telling me like, hey, fucking some chick liked your fucking picture. I don't fucking like that. Take the picture down or block her. And then whether or not I feel like I agree with having to do that, if I see it, I'm like, fuck you, follow your own rules, You better fucking block all those dudes that like your picture. And it's like, why are we even posting then? And it's like, because we do want people to see something, right? We wanted people to see like, I don't know, maybe we felt some worth, or that we had achieved something, or that we're worthy of praise or feeling good.
Yeah.
And maybe back then it was like, yeah, fuck, it's like really hard, like, to go back that far. I had goals that I wasn't gonna achieve. I thought I was gonna be like a bodybuilding influencer.
We did that kind of for years, right?
I mean, we half-assed followed like a bodybuilding lifestyle.
Yeah.
I don't think either of us really wanted it. We wanted to look good and feel good, and we're like, we saw progress, so we're like,
So it's like, oh, let's just keep going.
yeah, like,
But
oh, we saw progress doing this, like it's visible. You can,
yeah.
but like, were we gonna fucking put our whole lives into doing it? Not really,
Yeah.
you know. And what did we even want out of it? Like, have you even like tried to like? Remember we were like trying to study so you could become like a personal trainer.
I did pass my personal trainer. I went to, I did took the class and I took the exam and I passed. Actually, I'm a certified personal trainer, but did I start doing it? No,
Yeah,
because I think
so
that's
much.
when I kind of realized, like, oh, I think I just like to work out, but I
Yeah,
don't really
want to
want to
do
make
it for a
this
living.
as my career.
Yeah,
And
but it's fucking awesome because you fucking, you know, you like, instead of just like, I'm just a social media
yeah,
workout person, like you were like, you know, we
I
worked
was
so
so
that you could,
dedicated. We were so dedicated, just like going up, right? Because waking up like early in the morning just to work out.
yeah,
And
we were in the gym every day. Like, I think I woke up at 3:30 so I could have a small meal.
mm-hmm.
And then I would wake you up by 4. We'd have our pre-workout shakes and we'd start getting ready, stretch out.
Yeah.
We had every day like fucking leg day, chest day, leg day, arm day, shoulders.
Yeah.
And but that
And
didn't
then
make up for like the shitty food we were eating.
I think that when I'm seeing like progress, like my shoulder is getting bigger, as like looking at myself in the mirror, it's like, oh, how come, how
Yeah.
come I don't like this?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that when I kind of realized maybe bodybuilding is not for me.
Yeah, we're both lying to each other, telling us that we wanted to be bodybuilders and pushing us each other. But like that's
Yeah.
not what we really wanted, you know? Like
Mm-hmm.
we just we wanted to be more, I think,
Right.
more to ourselves, more for each other, and more to our families or something. Like
Mm-hmm.
I remember a lot of times we'd argue and you would say shit like, "Well, you make me look like a fool with these fucking comments from other bitches," and I'm like, make you look like a fool to who? You know, it was like, who, who are we trying to impress with our relationship? Are we trying to impress everybody else? Or
Right.
like, is this our relationship? You know,
Mm-hmm.
like, are we, is our relationship designed for mom and dad and friends to be
Mm-hmm.
like jealous of? Or is it a relationship that we're like inspiring each other to like be better
Be
at life?
better.
And we
Right.
weren't.
No, we were
We were like
definitely
trying to
not.
fucking hold each other down, like,
Yeah.
no, don't fucking, you know, go too far away from this house. Don't you fucking, you know, like, don't you fucking venture out into the world without me, you
Yeah.
know, so you can leave me behind. Like, it's fucking lame.
Yeah. But, you know, it's a good learning experience.
Yeah, I think the
Because
biggest key to making a relationship work is fucking fighting through that shit.
I feel like just going through that, you know, it wouldn't make us who we are right now.
Definitely.
Because
Like,
we have
ourselves as our
learned,
own
yeah, we have
people.
learned so much. Like for me, like my biggest issue was like, you know, trust issues too, right? My insecurity, especially for me. You know what I mean? Like I'm always like so jealous, constantly looking for something that's, you know, bad in a relationship. And, you know, I think on my part is because I've never really had that this kind of like serious relationship with someone. I felt like just me trying to control him. Well, I didn't think that time it was control. I thought everything I was doing is out of love. But, just like controlling constantly, like, okay, you can't do this, you can't do that. And you get mad over like small stuff. And,
Yeah,
it
just you
wasn't,
didn't answer your phone. You didn't text me back in two
yeah,
seconds.
it
What are you
was,
doing? Who are you with?
it wasn't like helping anybody.
Like, what are the thoughts that go through the head? Like, fucking, oh, you didn't answer me. He's at work right now. What he's fucking doing. It's
Yeah,
like, what makes somebody so constantly worried they're getting cheated on? Like, it's almost like to me, it felt like, fuck, like, there's like, I can't breathe. Like, fuck,
right.
like, you,
Mm-hmm.
you see me now. Like, what do I fucking do at work or whatever? It's
Yeah.
like, I'm definitely don't have time to fucking cheat, but it's like, I'm fucking,
Yeah, I think it was just like, too much control and like putting so much like boundaries and like walls to the relationship. Like, like for me, it's like, okay, if I don't let him do this and let him like go here and there,
then you
it
can't
would like,
cheat.
he can't cheat. He would like,
Yeah,
he would avoid like girls and anything as much as possible, right? But
can't cheat if there's no fucking females around.
the thing is,
If you don't
I
ever go
think
out anywhere where there's another human, you could never cheat.
I think the most like important thing is like just, you
Hey,
know, just overcoming it, like it wasn't an easy like process, you know. It was to the point where I have questioned myself so much and a lot of times about, okay, why do I have to keep why do I keep acting like this? Why am I being like this? And you wouldn't even realize that because you have all that trust issues and insecurities with yourself and with your, in a relationship with, it's because you never learn to actually love yourself. It's like, okay, like you think you're giving all this attention and love to someone, but for them,
I think
it
the
was
issue,
more like control and, you know,
fear.
fear.
Yeah, but I think the issue is with most people, or the issues with, that I had in the past was I defined myself more by everything that I fucking wasn't yet.
Mm-hmm.
I was so fucking stuck, like fearful, anxious about, what is my future self look like? What am I working towards? I had no fucking idea.
Mm-hmm.
So like all I know is I'm not rich yet. I'm getting older. I'm not fucking famous yet. I'm not as ripped as I want to be. Like I haven't fucking fixed all my issues, and that's like
I
I was
think,
so focused on that, like I didn't think about like fuck this, like how far you came in life,
mm-hmm.
like how much shit did I go through
Right.
to fucking get here. I hadn't faced things that were like bothering me from the past. I hadn't come to terms with, I haven't forgiven myself for things that I did.
Yeah.
I hadn't forgiven other people for things that they did. I was
Mm-hmm.
stuck on You know, my life would be better if this didn't happen. My life would be better if this person didn't do this to me. My life would be better if, you
Because
know,
we avoided it, right? Like
yeah.
it's in us, but we just keep
We don't want to
putting
take responsibility.
we just keep putting walls and walls and walls till, you know, it's it's what we think it's going away, but it never really does,
Yeah.
you know,
If
unless you actually, you know, face it and just,
if you're having the same, if you're arguing about what we would argue over and over. Okay, I think a big thing was the argument where it was like, I trust you, but
but it's not really.
I was like, every day, you know, every time I went a few minutes too long not answering a phone call or something, I knew it was going to be an argument,
Right.
right? I knew that if I answered that phone now she's pissed. If I go home tomorrow and I didn't answer the phone, I'm going home to a fucking fight. And we think it's, you know, oh, it's because you didn't answer the phone yesterday. Oh, you still don't trust me. No, I trust you. No, and then like a month later, it's because you didn't answer my call. 2 months later, it's because you didn't answer my text. A year later, it's because you didn't fucking answer the phone. It's not new arguments. You're not having new arguments. You're having the same argument over
Over
and
and over.
over. It's the same argument. These aren't new problems. These aren't new issues. You never worked through the first one.
It's
And it's
because,
coming back up to
yeah,
fucking teach you a lesson over and over.
it's just gonna keep coming. It was just like kept coming back, right? Because
Yeah. But
we
you don't,
never really like sit down and like talk about it. Like, okay,
because we refuse to look at our
yeah,
issues as coming from us. We think they happen to us. We think our
right,
issues are things that are being done to us when it's really us creating the same issues over and over because there's something to learn that we're not fucking learning.
yeah,
You know, if I fucking keep going out, blacking out, and showing up late to work, you know, like that, it's not because somebody fucking gave me too much alcohol. It's not because fucking somebody, you didn't wake me up. It's not because fucking something is wrong with my phone. These are, you know, there's something fucking wrong. Why the fuck are you blacking out
yeah,
all the fucking time and missing out and fucking up the next day that you could have been better?
right.
Why the fuck, you know? Um, we often look at issues like they're new every time, and it's been
Like it was a cycle,
reincarnated. Yeah, it's like not even reincarnated. It's been rebranded, or it's
yeah.
shown to you in a different way. So maybe you can realize it this time.
It's just,
Maybe you'll realize it this time, you know, and it keeps showing itself to you, right? So like, if you're in a relationship and you're having an argument over what you think, you know, like if you're having an argument over what you think I'm doing for 2 years in a row,
right,
like there's something wrong with the way you're thinking if I'm not actually doing it. You
right.
know what I mean? Like, do you actually trust me? No. And then why not? And, you know, it's funny because there's no breaking or earning trust or faith in something. It's,
Just
especially if,
something that you guys have to both work on.
yeah, like, there is no breaking trust, you know, if you believe in somebody. Like, I could tell you fucking, I'm gonna go and find a way today to make $100.
Mm-hmm.
I come home with 80. Did I break your fucking trust? Is that what the definition is? Yeah, I don't know. Like,
Right.
fucking, we pick and choose, like, how we want to control people. But that word trust in a relationship is really used
So
just to
huge.
fucking control
Right.
people, to blame somebody else for why you don't trust somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't trust because my ex cheated on me.
Yeah.
Fuck, all my exes cheated on me. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and does that change how
It's
when I
like
meet somebody, can I trust them?
we
Fuck no.
always look for someone to blame than
Yeah.
holding ourselves accountable for, you know,
Your trust issues are
yeah,
your issues. You know what I mean? It's not up to you
right.
to make me trust you.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to me to learn to trust you,
Right.
or to fucking trust you from the start
Yeah.
and trust that this relationship is gonna work. I think
Mm-hmm.
it's not trusting you to not do something, because we're fucking human. We make mistakes. Like,
Right.
if I said, "Oh, I trusted you not to fucking crash the car, or scratch the Tesla, or fucking whatever," like, I trusted you not to fucking whatever. Like, I trusted you to take the trash can out to the curb and you fucking did it. Like, that's fucking lame.
Right.
But people have these arguments, because I know, because we've had stupid arguments like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, what is the trust? Like, when you trust that there's a future to work towards, right? Like, most couples have no goals. They
Mm-hmm.
hide what their goals are, or they can't be who they really are
They
to
really
each
are.
other.
Right.
There was a time when she didn't support me making music.
Oh no, yeah, I
She
didn't.
was like, "Why the fuck you make music like that? Why
Okay.
you want to be fucking famous? Why do you,
I
And it's
think
like,
I think for the record, it's because he worked like so much, right? He worked so much, and then by the time like he comes home, I expected him to, you know,
sit around and be lazy.
just spend his time with me and, just do whatever or just be lazy with me. But it was to the point where, okay, like I work, he works, and then he comes home, I get to do what I want. When does he get to do what he wants? You know, and I think that point, I was really like being selfish because, I was only thinking for my own, just, okay, like,
Somebody come entertain me, and
right.
right,
Yeah.
like, I don't want to be entertaining myself. And it
Yeah.
was because we had no goals.
Yeah.
Like, I started to have some, and she was upset that she didn't have any clear ones yet, you
Hmm.
know. And it was hard, but I knew it was what I wanted to do, so I fought back.
Yeah.
I fucking fought. I recorded my first album, and I don't even think she listened to a single one of the songs.
I did.
No, you fucking wouldn't. You fucking wouldn't. You would listen to a lyric, hear something you don't like, and be like, what the fuck? It's like, who are you talking about in that song? Who's that? Who's the host? Who's the bitch? Who's the bitches? Like,
I
fuck.
remember that one.
Who's this song about? Why you sound so sad? Are you not happy with me? It's like, fuck this. I'm going back. Like, maybe I could have been going back to before we're in a relationship. But
Yeah.
at times, yeah, maybe some song was maybe kind of written to you, or a lyric or whatever, but it's not
Hmm.
to you. I'm not dead. Like, it wasn't dedicated to you.
Right,
It's
right.
to a feeling in me.
Hmm.
And for somebody listening, it's to them.
Right.
But it's not you. Like,
Hmm.
it's for people that are feeling what I'm feeling, going through what I'm going through, went through what I went through. Like, my music is like past, present, future.
Hmm.
Like,
I didn't understand it at first.
Why are you gonna tell people you doing this and I don't want people to see you like that? You know, it's like, because there's a old me that was like that, you know,
Mm-hmm.
like there's a old, you know, or there's a future me that lives like that, you know, like
Right.
there's it all exists at the same time. Like there's past me's living right now that are watching this, connecting to it. There's future me's living right now that are connecting to my music, you know, like
Yeah.
it's all, it all exists at the same time. Past, present, future, it all exists,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And the music is just that, like a feeling. There's no time, you know, like if you don't get over a fucking emotion or a fear,
Mm-hmm.
then it's not a past fear, it's a now fear, you know. If you don't get over a past fuck up or a past mistake and you still feel it and it's emotionally you're attached to it, like then it's not past, you know.
All right.
And like maybe you thought I was talking about some past argument we had or whatever it was. I don't know. But yeah, it's like me putting it in a song helps me to put it, like actually make it a past feeling.
All right.
You know, once it's in a song and it's out, it's like, huh, that's what it was. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's like when I'm recording and it just flows out and it's like, yeah, you know,
It's just a
that's how I
feeling.
looked at it.
Right.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I learned. That's, you know, but I guess the main thing um I want to just end it out with, because my fucking battery's gonna die,
Mm.
is to the couple with issues and arguments that keep happening, look inside you to see what you need to do to
Mm-hmm.
solve that. You're not going to solve my problems. You know, I'm not going to solve hers. But if we have goals and we, you know, work towards them and we build each other up, then, you know, like you really, if we want to make each other better instead of hold each other back,
Mm-hmm.
like the future and everything is just so much brighter. And, you know, your relationship now becomes something you love. Like, I love everything we are.
Right.
Good days, bad
Mm-hmm.
days, fucking, you know, and I love it because like, I know it's only going to get better.
Mm-hmm.
And because we don't just look happy online, like, I'm fucking happy when I'm not
We're
with you,
happy.
you know, like, I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'm fucking happy, you know,
And
because you want to see me grow, and that makes me happy.
love is very powerful, you know, but in order for you to get into a relationship, you have to realize or you have to learn to love yourself first before loving someone. Because when you learn to love yourself, you are teaching other people to love themselves too.
So you don't have
And
to love yourself first to get into a relationship,
mhm, I
because
guess it
we
would,
both didn't,
yeah,
you know,
but
but we loved each other and we had the desire to make it work. And if you think you love somebody or if you love somebody, you fucking work through that shit. If you need to change, you fucking
do
change.
it.
You know, you change first though.
Yeah,
Like,
do it for yourself first.
yeah, like I'm not gonna expect her to change without changing something about me first, and
Mm-hmm.
vice versa.
Right.
Make yourself better to make the other person better, and
Mm-hmm.
vice versa. You keep going back and forth. When I grow, she grows. Our relationship grows.
Right.
And, you know, if she grows, she'll help me grow, you know, and it goes back and forth. Like if,
It's a support, you know,
yeah, like,
support system.
yeah, and having goals that you can somehow intertwine definitely helps. There's no problem with having two totally different careers and paths, but
Right.
if your goals can, you can find places where they meet. You can
Mm-hmm.
have two careers and lives, but they're building each other, you know,
Yeah.
and like we found a way, you know, found a way to start helping each other grow. She wants to fucking be bougie. I want to fucking make music, you know,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we help
and
each other
we
out.
can help each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, she helps promote my music. I fucking can help, you know, support her
Yeah.
needs, whatever it is, like
Mm-hmm.
her wants, you know. And the main thing is that you see into the future together. You look 5 years, 10 years, and
Mm-hmm.
you can actually see. You talk shit out. You know,
Sit
the other
down
day
and
we're
talk.
like, have kids 2030. I was like,
2030.
yeah, sounds good. You know,
Sounds, yeah.
like reasonably, yeah. Um, Now if you watch this in 2030 and maybe we decided earlier or we're like, let's wait another year, fine.
Mm-hmm.
But to be able to have that talk and start to set
Conversation. Yeah.
schedules, deadlines
Just the ability to talk
freely,
anything,
to be
right?
yourself.
Without judgment and
Yeah,
just,
tell you everything you love, everything you hate, to be as dumb, as funny, as
mm-hmm.
whatever, like whatever you feel, like whatever I feel, I'm not fucking hiding that.
Yeah.
You know, like if I'm mad, I'm gonna tell you I'm mad. If I thought somebody was fucking dumb, I'll tell them they're dumb.
Right.
If I said something that, you know, like the media would fucking destroy me for, like she's still gonna accept it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, and it's the same thing. Like,
Love and support.
yeah, you just let me be more me so
Mm-hmm.
I can let you be more you and we can become the best versions of
Ourselves.
ourselves together.
And that is the secret of
That's our
life,
definition of love
right?
right now.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe in 10 years it'll be something different, but right now our definition of love is to just love everything. I love like all your flaws,
Yeah.
you know. I tell you all mine.
Mm-hmm.
Um and you're still here. So, you know, you still love me. So, I mean, just loving every part about somebody.
Whether it's good
And
or
if they
bad.
want to fix it, you help them fix it,
Mm-hmm.
you know. That's it. Like
And this.
constantly helping each other evolve and grow and love each other ourselves more, love each other more.
Mm-hmm.
Just stop fucking breaking up, stop getting divorces, stop fucking